Hey everyone. So I'm going to wait a couple of seconds until I see some people come in. Come in, come in. You're welcome. All right. Let's talk about a concept that I wish I was introduced to a long time ago when I was a teenager, you know, when I was out here not knowing anything about dating and about what men really wanted, about what women really wanted. And that is, I wish an older woman would have taken me aside and said, listen, don't waste your youth or your beauty. They are very valuable. And the worst thing you can do is waste these valuable assets on men who add no value to your life. Okay. So I just wanted to highlight a piece of content that I created yesterday. The video was entitled Never Give a Man Money. And I was surprised to see that almost immediately after I streamed this video, several women commented below about how they have had pretty bad experiences giving men money. And these type of men are the main men I'm talking about. Like, you can waste all the time, your youth, your prime years on men who expect you to provide for them and who will waste your time, who will waste your youth and beauty. Okay. Hey, Terry. Hey, Terry Glazier. Yeah, I mean, I really wish that someone had taken me aside and said, listen, as a young woman, the most valuable thing you have is your youth and beauty. Not because that's the only thing that matters, not because your mind isn't powerful, not because your spirit isn't powerful, but it's society. When it comes to society, society evaluates women based off of how she looks and how young she is. It's not really like that for men. Men are not seen as less desirable once they get older, but women are. So it's important to keep that in mind when you date. It's important to keep that in mind if you're wasting years and years on a man who won't commit to you, if you're wasting years and years, or even months and months on a man who adds no value to your life. I mean, honestly, please don't waste your youth and beauty on men who will sit there and watch you struggle. Because there are men out there who are dying to get with a beautiful young woman, to help her, to invest in her, to help her, get her life together, to put her through school, to help her start a business, to help her jumpstart a career. So the worst thing you could do is waste that youth, innocence, and beauty. Waste that valuable time on men who do nothing for you. Okay. Another thing when it comes to wasting youth and beauty, one of the best ways to waste youth and beauty is if you're in a relationship where you feel as though you have to invest in a man and you're not investing in yourself. What does that mean? So a lot of women, they're called pick-me's in the hypergamy community online. A lot of women will, for example, pay their boyfriend's car note or pay their boyfriend's rent or buy those new Jordans for their boyfriend. And they won't invest anything in themselves. They won't invest in makeup. They won't invest in skincare. They won't invest in a gym membership. They won't invest in nice clothes for themselves, hair. They won't invest in any of that. And then wonder why, after they've spent hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars on this man, that the man doesn't want to stay with him because you didn't invest it in yourself. You didn't invest it in the best version that you could be. You didn't invest it in your presentation, in your overall packaging, which is really important for a woman, unfortunately. How women look is, key to the type of access and opportunity she will have. Every minute you spend with a man who doesn't add value to your life, you waste that minute. And you waste that opportunity to be with someone that will add value to your life and that will invest in you. So yeah, I really, I just really wish that someone helped me think like this long time ago. As far as the comments go, I wanted to highlight some of these comments made on my video yesterday. Um, whew, this girl recounts a story how she gave like $20 to a guy and he kept asking for money from her. He didn't do anything for her. Then she says leeches rely on women's motherly and nurturing instincts. Don't let a bum grown man ever make you feel guilty for putting yourself first. And oh, she says here, by the way, that dude never did anything for me or spent a dime on me, not for food or anything. That's crazy. That is crazy to me. And then another woman comments on this and says, I've been in the same exact boat. After I gave him money, he literally left me for his ex-girlfriend, who is now his wife, and they just had a baby. She stole from him. We don't talk anymore. All I can say is karma will get him. But I mean, this is a story as old as time. The more a woman provides for a man, the more likely that man will be to leave because you're not actually, and it's counterintuitive. We think that, hey, like if we invest in men, then they'll love us and they'll stick around. It's actually the exact opposite. If we don't invest in ourselves, those men will have very little incentives to stay. And they'll actually resent you for emasculating them in that way. Okay, so and I just also, the last piece of content that I'd like to go over is this Shira 7 clip when she talks about the power of leveling up and the type of opportunities that a lot of women will have access to when you level up. When I leveled up in my look department, learning how to put on makeup, dress well, walk in heels, wear dresses, do my hair, doors open that I never knew existed. And I think, in this video, Shira 7 explains this pretty well. So I want to highlight that. And I just want to say again, I know I've said it before, but when you waste your youth, time, and beauty on a man who does not invest in you, who does not add value to your life, you waste that opportunity to be with someone who will invest in you and add value to your life. Okay. All right. So let me just play this.
So the power of the level up is very, very powerful. You can ask any woman who has, leveled up so much that her life has completely changed. Okay. From broke to rich. Just from the level up. Okay. So with the power of the level up comes great responsibility. Okay. And great responsibility means not letting old pygmy ways, old Bonetta ways creep back up when you have finally gotten your bag. Not letting them creep back up, which sometimes they do if that's what you were originally. I get so many people and we do consultations and they say, oh, I used to be leveled up. And now, now that I've gotten comfortable, I'm being treated like trash and A, B, C, and D. Yes, of course you are. When you meet someone and they're leveled up, that's how they would like you to stay. Just like if you met a man and he had money, then he went broke, wouldn't you be upset too? It's the same thing. So the power of the level up is, very powerful. You can get what you want in life, but you also have to keep it up in order to keep what you have. Okay. So a lot of you guys think it's a part-time job. A lot of you guys think it's only on the weekend. No, it's every day. I promise you, it's every day. And every day means a lifestyle change. Powerful, level up, things that will happen to you is you will start meeting people that you would never have access to before. You will start getting invited to things and places that you've never been invited to before. So you're going to have to really, consider those things and continue your level up on a daily basis. Because what if you go somewhere, you meet this person, that person, you meet people up in high society, maybe you meet a celebrity, who knows? And then the next day you're at the gas station pumping gas looking like Pygmisha, with some house shoes on and, some, some ratchet clothes on. What are you going to say? Once you're introduced into a different type of lifestyle, you have to stay there, because if someone else sees you, then, they're going to be like, ugh, so you got to stay up on that level, because they may or may not recognize you. So you might get away with it, but if they recognize you, not good. Okay. Hey y'all.
All right. So the point about losing opportunities or gaining opportunities based off of how you look is also a really good point, or a really good angle when it comes to the idea of not wasting your youth or your beauty. And this is something I wish I knew. Like when I was 18, I wish I knew how powerful makeup was. I wish I knew how powerful hair was. I wish I knew how powerful heels and dresses are, and how many doors they will open. I mean, if I knew what I knew, if I knew back then what I know now about appearance and about the female appearance and about femininity and about the level up, honey, like I would be so much further ahead. But I didn't know. I didn't know. So another way you can waste your youth and beauty is not keeping up with yourself. Is not keeping up with your appearance every single day. I mean, I was a complete and absolute nerd. I thought that, hey, look, I'm a smart person. I have a great personality. My looks don't matter. They shouldn't matter. As soon as I changed my looks and as soon as I started to prioritize my looks, my life got infinitely easier. When I tell you easier, I mean like I didn't have to work. Let's just say before my physical level up, I was working at least twice as hard for things that now come to me like this because of the fact that I put my looks first. So another thing you can do to waste your youth and beauty is to not keep up with your appearance. And the thing is, when you're young, you're pretty much the best. Well, that's not true. That's not always true. But in most cases, you look the best while you're young, right? Like you have to do less to keep up with your body. You have to do less to keep up with your skin because you have that natural youth and vibrancy. So if you waste that, then it's like, wow, you could do so much with it. You could leverage it to really set yourself up for the future. So just keep this in mind. And I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, make sure you put them in the comments below. If you have any comments you'd like to share, make sure you put that in the comments below too. And tell me a story about someone who wasted their youth and their beauty and what happened to them. Okay. All right. See you guys later. Bye.